Hi, I'm Jason Bennett. Welcome to Friday Night Footy. We're coming to you from Icon Park in Carlton. This is a vital match between Melbourne and Richmond. Both sides have shown themselves. It's 3rd versus 7th, and we're just about ready to tuck into what should be an absorbing top 8 battle. All is in readiness, and the umpire will get us underway. Kelly wins the tap. Mackenzie dealt with the pressure. Bacon, what can she do with it? She's hit up the lead. Into the pocket she goes. Lampard went bang. Dalloway, important tackle. She was just about through otherwise. No free kick. They've got a stoppage in a dangerous position. Kelly gets her hand to it. Mackenzie, Conti running in support. Throws it on the boot, and that's a goal.
That's a great way to open your account. Her confidence will be high.
The Tigers on the board first. The Rucks lock horns. Mackenzie read it best. Hoare desperate to win it back. Couldn't get an effective disposal. Bacon, Yasia. Who's front and centre? Bouncing ball. Throw in deep in the pocket.
Neither side has really looked like piling on goals. This one's a slow burn for now.
Hose, the winner there. Bacon, Dalloway. She's drawn a crowd. They're tackling with great intent. Hose punches it out of the ruck. Hoare finds herself deep in defence. Paxman.
What have you noticed down at ground level?
Hopefully once these sides have had a good look at each other, this game will open up.
Kelly showing her skills. She won't miss this, surely. Oh, she nearly did, but it's okay in the end.
The Tigers have had a great start. Their energy is terrific. They're moving the ball well and hitting the scoreboard.
The Tigers with a bright start. Hanks, Mackenzie, Dalloway. She's lost possession. Knew the tackle was coming. Fantastic tackling technique there. Kelly punches it out of the ruck. Conti. Oh, that's careless. Purcell in the right spot. Can she hit a target? No wonder coaches go great. The Tigers are playing some great footy. Needed to be clean and wasn't. The Demons have won it back. Hose. Now it's someone else's problem. Gall. Hoare. They've got them on the overlap. Lynch tries to spike it out of the danger zone. McClelland. Oh, she's been absolutely crunched. There might have been an argument for a free kick there. Kelly gets her hand to it. Conti, unable to contain her. Mackenzie, good build-up. Lays it off. Dalloway, Stubbs. What she got on offer. They've had the better of the contest to this point. Decides to go. The Demons looking shaky early. Stubbs says thank you very much. Seymour works hard to present. The Tigers are playing like winners. Kelly outbodied her opponent and took a ripper. Punched away. Danger averted. Frantic defence.
That's smart play, really. There's no point taking unnecessary risks.
O'Hare with the footy. Good work rate. Slowing it down now. Searching kick. They must tidy up their kicking. Feeds it out. Fitzsimon affects the turnover. A quick getaway wasn't possible. They're tackling with venom today. Hose looking for territory. Purcell sharks it. The Tigers get away to a very good start. Lots to discuss as we hit the first change. Half's with us again. What's on your mind, Half?
The Demons have been forced into some changes already because they really didn't look like scoring in that term. They need better method in their ball movement, and they need to work harder as well. I feel like they can start hitting the scoreboard if the pressure on them drops off a little, but they haven't coped with it at all well so far.
Thanks, Half, as we get going again. Hoare, Mackenzie, managed to get a handball away. Bacon. Seymour has it within range.
To extend the margin beyond 3 goals.
For a flying start to the term, it's online. She's drilled it.
It's always good for the confidence to see that first shot go through.
The Demons really need to respond now. Conti leading from the front. Mackenzie throws it on the boot. Well, I suppose if you're going to turn it over, that's not the worst place. Yasia navigated the traffic. Death Lefson receives a clever hand pass. Yasia working hard and being rewarded. Looking to extend this margin. Kelly Had her name written all over it.
The Tigers have certainly looked the better side. They'll be hard to catch.
She won't threaten the goals with kicking like that, but she has at least managed to score.
Now that's a Barry Crocker if ever I've seen one.
Lampard makes position. Bannon has found some space. Clever kick. Great hands there. Taking time to assess the options. Stubbs had it and lost it. Had to get it out. Oh, felt that one from here and I'm in your screen. The umpire whistles for a ball up. Kelly has got on top. Bannon, Deathridge, by hand. Hose. The Demons need to make inroads soon. Lynch heads them off at the pass. Into the middle with the kick. Wolmerans got to the right position and hung on. Kelly. Bacon read it well and claims the mark. That's a useful ball. Greiser, this is good footy.
Can she deliver? You back her more often than not.
Going at her first, and she's got it. Back in the middle. Kelly wins it down. Conti, McKenzie. Is that holding the ball? She's set upon. She's copped some of her own medicine. They appeal for a free kick, but will have a stoppage. Kelly showing her skills. O'Hare. They desperately need a goal. Time for the Crummers to go to work. McClelland got the handball away. They've put themselves under pressure. Can they finally get there first? Yes, they can, and they desperately needed that.
That's why they want the ball in her hands.
The Demons are just hanging in there, but they need to string some goals together. Kelly has had her measure today. McKenzie, who can run onto this and pump it forward? The major interval is upon us. Lots to debate and discuss during the halftime break for fans, commentators and coaches alike. Time to check in with half.
The Tigers put together an excellent first half, and one of the features was their aerial dominance. It feels like they're marking everything at the moment, although the opposition's certainly guilty of gifting the ball back on occasion.
Thanks for those observations, half, as we get back underway. Hose showing her skills. McKenzie, she's so good in close. Conti honours the lead.
Poor defence, leaving her on her own, and now you'd imagine she'll make them pay.
Going for a second, it's not her best. It always looked likely to threaten that post.
She wouldn't miss from there too often, and she's rightly annoyed with herself.
Deathridge, I've liked her game today. That's an impressive mark. Clifton with a chance to relieve the pressure. Conservative kick. Deathridge presents in space. The Demons moving the ball well. She's been quiet. Greaves wins it back. Great mark on centre wing. Ford looking to get this forward quickly with the advantage. Can she find a teammate? Greiser has marked in front of goal.
This deserves a goal.
Touch and go. It's go.
If they keep getting this kind of supply, the scoreboard will get ugly.
The Tigers with a steadying goal. Kelly continues to have her way. McKenzie. Ball spills free in the tackle. There are only two ways you can dispose of it, and she did neither.
No umpire ever changed their decision because a player had a whinge.
Lynch. We've seen that before. McNamara. She's a dynamo. Pisano. Working hard and presenting well.
To inject some life into this contest.
Big chance here. They need it. Oh, but she's missed.
That doesn't exactly encourage the midfielders to work harder.
Lynch heads wide with the kick in. They're set up well for the kick in. Hasn't seen a lot of it. Quality delivery by foot. Penetrating ball. Strong grab. Good handball. Yasir. That's got to be a free kick. Took them on and didn't dispose of it correctly.
Oh, you've got to be quicker than that.
Clifton, dangerous to leave her on her own. They could be vulnerable here. They can smell victory. They might be caught out on the turnover. McNamara in the clear on centre wing. Riser wins the contest hands down. Doesn't often waste it. Strong grab. Takes a beauty. That's not ideal. Hose ensures that foray will come to nothing. Sizes up what's ahead. Riser again with the superior judgment. The Tigers turn for home, having surprised many, possibly even themselves. Let's head down the half on the boundary.
The Tigers are on a roll. They've been on top in a lot of areas, but the precision and speed of some of their ball movement has really stood out. You just wonder whether we're going to see a meaningful response or whether the tone is now set for the rest of the match.
Good on you, half. Thank you.
She's goalless so far, but this would be a great way to get on the score sheet.
Gives it everything. It's going. It's going. It's home.
They're just not giving the ball back, which makes it hard for any team.
The Tigers have got it on their terms here. Kelly is teaching her a lesson. Conti, Yasia. What she got on offer? They found the magic formula. Seymour marks, and this is in danger of becoming a rout.
Going at her second.
No trouble at all. The Tigers have had a great patch. Kelly, it's a masterclass in ruck work. Hoare, McNamara, Bannon, Hanks. Remarkably, this will be her first inside 50. Fitzsimon wins a hard ball. Gall. Free kick on the last line of defence. The Tigers are white hot at the moment. Gee, they're playing well. You can see their confidence growing. Lynch, an ill-directed hand pass. Heads for the pocket. It's loose inside the 50. Deathridge. She'll be sore tomorrow. The Tigers are giving them nothing. Kelly wins it. Hoare runs in and bangs it home. The Demons haven't played great footy, but they're hanging in there. Kelly is giving her a bit of a bath. Conti, McKenzie. Was that a throw? Yasia. Greiser on a lead. Searching kick. Good thinking and good execution too.
She couldn't believe her luck finding that much space inside the forward 50.
It's on the way, and there's another nail in the coffin. Well, they're streaming towards the exits now. Kelly could do this with her eyes closed. Conti, Bacon, dealt with the pressure. That's a bruising tackle. It's not a fair fight. Ball up, final siren not far away. Same old, same old. Conti farms it out. Clifton, desperate to win it back, attracted a crowd. They asked the question, but the umpire will have it. Hose, the winner there. Good ruck work, good roving too. Who's front and centre? Death Lefson gets her kick despite the heat. She's hit up the lead on the non-preferred. Conti has a vice-like grip. She will surely make this count.
Relatively straightforward kick, but that's easy to say from here.
Finishing hasn't always been her forte, but there is nothing wrong with that.
They've been consistently able to find avenues to goal through quick and direct ball movement.
The Tigers have got it done, and they are back on the winners list. What do you mean takeaways from that one, Kel?
The Tigers did that pretty comfortably. You felt like they had another level to access if they really needed to. At their best, they're very hard to defend thanks to their elite kicking skills and ability to pick the right moments to use the corridor. This side is full of talent, and if they can find greater consistency within matches, there should be some bigger wins ahead.
You get the feeling there'll be a lot said about this one. Thanks, Cal. On behalf of Kelly Underwood and Daniel Harford, I'm Jason Bennett. Thanks so much for your company. Hope to have you with us again next time. Hi, I'm Jason Bennett. Welcome to Saturday afternoon football. It's great to have you with us at Cooper's Stadium. There's so much on the line in today's match. It's second versus 14th, and all is in readiness as the captains address their players. Finally, we're underway and words give way to actions. Price wins the first hit out. Kelly, oh, good tackle. No one able to clear the footy, so we'll have another ball up. Great ruck work. A bit of friendly fire. Price leading from the front. Single. That's disappointing play. Hatchard, a model of consistency. Talbot is in the clear and marks uncontested. Strong grab.
This should not be a problem.
She's got it.
Some good ball movement there created that opportunity, and a cool finish as well.
The Suns with the first goal. Price with a deft tap. Out of the congestion. Who's got the wheels? Lappin. It's a poor entry. A waste, really. Searching kick. Kivett belts it clear. Munyard throws it on the boot. Good disciplined defence. Kelly under pressure. Cronin. She's been busy so far. Defence 101 there. Gould hammers it home.
A real opportunist goal there. She doesn't need a lot of the footy to make an impact.
All tied up on the scoreboard. Punched clear. Hatchard. She's put the foot down. It's a deep kick. In she goes. Looking for the shorter option. Good work rate. She's got it.
So often she provides great energy for them up front, and she's done it again.
So the underdogs throwing down the gauntlet. You can feel their belief growing. Allen with the tap. Goodwin. What can they build here? Cronin all on her own. Custerman. The defenders will be nervous. Needed to be clean and wasn't. Risky kick off the deck. Socket off the deck. That's a dangerous place to give the ball back. Newman. Fitzpatrick may have just saved the goal. The Suns have started well. Single in the clear. Going for territory. Bedell went bang. I don't think she meant to smother it. Goodwin gets to it first. Drives it inside the forward 50. Single saves the day. Darcy, that's good work rate. Clever kick. Hatchard had her name written all over it. Maybe not the best option. Munyard at centre half back will cut that one off. Stewart stripped of it. Tidy ball. Had to get it out. Talbot. It's a tough game. You asked for it, you got it. They've got time for one more here. The two rucks do battle. Kelly on the same page as her ruck. Goodwin. Allen. McLaughlin with the big fist. Lutzi. They are hunting the ball carrier. The Suns in front at quarter time. Positives for both sides and a great game in prospect. Daniel Harford is with us. What do you make of this one, Harf?
A low-scoring affair so far. Hopefully, both coaches will be more offensively minded now and try to generate some run and carry. Both sides are capable of hitting the scoreboard regularly, and it takes a different emphasis and some smarter decision-making to get that happening.
Good on you, Harf. Thank you. Like Thelma and Louise. She'll drive them inside 50 yet again. Manages to find a teammate. Lace out, great footy.
She couldn't believe her luck finding that much space inside the forward 50.
Drop punt, and she has put it away. The Suns with a bit of breathing space now. Price palmed it down beautifully. Hatchard, single. They're looking good. Great footy. They're hard to stop when they move the ball like that. Slick hands. Harris goes for home. She doesn't miss many, and that's no exception. The Crows really need to respond now. Price has got on top. Got to get rid of it. Hatchard under pressure. Mithen, whatever she's suffering from, it's not leather poisoning. Who's front and centre? And we'll have a throw in.
You don't often get beaten when you win the clearances, contested possessions and disposal efficiency, and this match is no exception.
Price with the tap. Newman, Kelly, single, one step ahead. Custerman gets there first. Jones, they need a goal, but it's at the wrong end. Marinoff, she's besieged. Brilliant tackle. They are cracking in hard. Price has had her measure today. Sweeping handball. Bouncing ball. Kelly wins it, and she needed to. McLaughlin takes an excellent grab. Good thinking and good execution too. The Suns are playing some great footy. That's a waste. Neat little worm burner. Custerman working hard and being rewarded. The Crows not at their best so far. Can they get another one? Single. Marinoff runs onto it. Attracted a crowd. They appeal for a free kick, but will have a stoppage. Price wins the tap. Talbot manages to get off a handball. Gorman is calm in a crisis. Allen, and that's a letdown. You can see their confidence growing. They've got it deep. That is great play.
The Suns have certainly looked the better side. They'll be hard to catch.
She's kicked it as straight as an arrow. They've got some real momentum now and will be hard to stop. The two rucks do battle. She will work all day. Hatchard, Price, had some assistance. Single, the Crows just can't get any time on the ball. It looks a well-oiled forward line. Can she impose herself on the match? Jones, no easy exit. They're tackling with venom today. Price is giving her a bit of a bath. Farms it out. Caught. Dropped it like a hot potato. The fans will be happy to see this. The lift door's closed on her and she's gone.
Not sure there was much prior opportunity there. To say there are some alarm bells ringing is an understatement. They're not working hard enough.
The goal umpire doesn't need to work for that one.
The Crows aren't looking like it at the moment. They simply aren't coping with the pressure.
The Crows provided a great challenge in the first quarter, but they weren't able to maintain it in the second. They'll need to regroup. Let's head down to half on the boundary.
The Crows are still in this somehow. It really should be out of their reach when you look at the stat sheet, but it's not. They need to start winning the ball out of the centre and getting it into their forwards quickly. Some scoreboard pressure could make a very different game of it.
We'll see how it plays out. Thanks, half.
This deserves a goal.
They get full value for a deep entry.
If they keep getting this kind of supply, the scoreboard will get ugly.
The Suns by 36. Egan by hand. Goodwin running in support. Good build-up. That's a bit of a waste. Just had to get it out. McLaughlin, single, dishes it off. Knew where the help was. Mithen in the right spot. They've worked it well. Now it's someone else's problem. The Crows have won it back. Can she hit a target? Time to light up the Jets. They've put themselves under pressure. Hurried the kick. It's a poor one. Gould leads her opponent. Her field kicking is normally first rate. Lutzi. She's in the clear, so she'll have a bounce. They're crying out for a goal, and she has answered the call.
They've got to find a way to get her into the game. We know how damaging she can be.
Away we go once more. Price showing her skills. Hatchard. Mithen. That's almost worth a kick. She's been set a task. Egan with the steal. Penetrating ball. Fitzpatrick wins it back. Great mark. Can she find a teammate? The interchange bench might be calling after that, Blue. I've liked her game today. Can't hang on under close attention. Boyle-Carr. Lutzi. Gorman. Gould. They could be in here if it sits. She's got it.
The Suns need a rethink if they thought they had this one.
The Crows having a good patch. Price has rucked tirelessly. If she thought she was getting away, she was sadly mistaken. Allen, Egan, can she be the fire starter? Fitzpatrick, we've seen that before. McLaughlin, Darcy, normally delivers. That's a strong mark. Decides to go. Mithen, this is promising. Good penetration on the kick. Stewart takes a potentially goal-saving mark on the last line of defence. Price read it well. She's put the foot down. Who's at home? Hatchard can go back and shoot at goal.
Maybe she hasn't showered in a while. I can't think of any other reason they refuse to go near her.
There's the kick, and she's put it through.
The Suns have set themselves up for what should be a stress-free final term. They've been far too good.
The Suns are really taking it to them today. Price, she's worth her weight in gold. Ineffective disposal, single, Hatchard. No hesitation in taking the advantage. They're searching for a late goal. Tonin, that's a useful ball. Gorman, working hard and presenting well. The Suns came in confident, but I'm not sure even they expected they would be this far in front with 1 quarter to play. Now for some analysis from half.
The Suns are smashing them in both contested and uncontested possessions, and there's no doubt their appetite for the contest has been far greater. When they get both their inside and outside games going at once, they are a force to be reckoned with. They're balanced, potent and hungry.
Thanks, half, as we get going again. Talbot, it's a desperate tackle. There might have been an argument for a free kick there. Price is teaching her a lesson. Hatchard, bit of a panicked handball. She's carried it over the line.
The Suns have been so impressive today. This will give them huge belief.
Allen, a rare win. She's drawn a crowd. She was trying to force her way through, but nothing doing. Allen with the tap. Gorman just shoveled it out. Bedell takes the logical option. Gets her kick despite the heat. Kivett got a fist in. Munyard. Who was she aiming for? It's loose inside the 50. Gould. They badly need a goal, and she delivers.
So important to get reward for effort. On that occasion, the finish matched the quality of the work upfield.
The Crows will take a few positives from this, even if they don't get the points. That's well played. Searching kick. She needed a cleaner pair of hands. Allen, Newman, kicking for her first. She's off target.
A goal there would have set the cat among the pigeons.
Careful ball movement. Talbot on a lead. Feeds it out. Kivett navigated the traffic. The pickup is superb. Moving the football laterally. Who's got the wheels? Davies in no man's land. Kelly wins the race. She's gone. Kivett felt the pressure there. That's an impressive mark. Gets a kick away. Uses the body well. Goes laterally. Mithen can keep it moving. What she got on offer. Sizes up what's ahead. She's only had the one inside 50. Kelly says thank you very much. Good disciplined defence. Fitzpatrick, this spells trouble. Heads for home. It's close. What does the goal umpire say? A minor score.
A goal there would have made it interesting.
Davies to bring it back in. Hatchard! She's taken a beauty. Kivett pushes into space and receives the footy. Goes long. Strong grab. This will be their first entry for a while. Harris takes on the responsibility, just needs to finish, and finish she does. Not many tip this result. Price, it's a masterclass in ruck work. Single, might be time for one more score here. Lappin, marks, will she go the bomb? She's plucked it and she should have a shot.
Straight in front, should not miss.
She's kicked beautifully at goal today, and that is no exception.
This is full of merit, this performance. Any win interstate is extremely valuable.
The Suns ensure that they don't drop 2 in a row, and you can tell they learnt plenty from last week. What did you make of that match, Kel?
The Suns are a good kicking side, and that came to the fore today. They were able to punish their opponents on turnover, but that wouldn't have happened anywhere near as much without the great pressure they applied to the ball carrier. All in all, they'll be really pleased with this result.
Lots to discuss as ever. Thanks, Kel. Thanks so much for your company. Hope to have you with us again next time for more enthralling Aussie rules action. Good afternoon and welcome. I'm Jason Bennett. We're live from Icon Park. This should be a classic between Carlton and the Bulldogs. It's 4th versus 13th, and both teams have plenty to prove. The Rucks staring each other down. Edmonds wins the first tap. Blackburn, Pritchard, Can. Keen to keep it moving, they take the advantage. Hardingham can go back and shoot at goal.
Just a question of whether the lead will be 6 points or 1.
She's kicked it as straight as an arrow. The Bulldogs picking up where they left off last week. Edmonds with a deft tap. Can gets her hands on it early. Good for the confidence. They've put themselves under pressure. Fitzgerald with the big fist. Shearer. That's a legal disposal, isn't it? Finishing hasn't always been her forte, but there is nothing wrong with that.
Good teams need goal-kicking midfielders, and she's certainly one of those.
Great contest so far. Edmonds wins it down. Pritchard. Crunching tackle. Oh, she's been absolutely crunched. They've bottled it up. Edmonds punches it out of the ruck. Hill. She's lost possession. Goss. Mackay gathers. She's made a hot start to this game. Bennett's belts it clear. Navigated the traffic. The Blues have won it back. Delivers a long ball. Defence 101 there. Kimber only knows one way. Mackay is in the right spot at the right time. It's a goal! So the underdogs throwing down the gauntlet. You can feel their belief growing. Bella wins it out of the centre. Goss, Mackay. Can they get another one? Punched away. Fitzpatrick lines them up, makes good contact and puts it through. The Blues have had a great patch. The Rucks lock horns. Blackburn, Pritchard with the chance to send it forward. This is promising. McDonald has it within range.
I'll back her to drive this right through the middle.
Drop punt, and she has put it away. Both sides are cracking in hard right now. It's a great contest. Edmonds with a deft tap. Manages to get off a handball. Goss mops that one up. Finn, the Blues, can build something here. Strong grab. The defence has fallen down. Edmonds couldn't quite. Bennett's farms it out. Good build-up. Now it's someone else's problem. Dangerous spot for a loose ball. Shearer, desperate to win it back. She makes no mistake.
It's always good for the confidence to see that first shot go through.
The Blues were underdogs coming in, but they look anything but in the early going. Blackburn, Smith. Might be time for one more score here. Grigg has a paddock in front of her. Hartwig had her name written all over it.
If she can nail this first shot at goal, she might just be in for a big day.
Touch and go. It's go. Goal for goal. Good close match unfolding. Edmonds wins it out of the centre. Got to get rid of it. Smith displaying great endeavour. Hill in heavy traffic. Mackay. Quarter time here. A great contest so far and lots to look forward to. Daniel Harford is down on the boundary. Harf, what have you got for us?
There's not a lot to separate the teams either on the scoreboard or on the stat sheet. Disposals, clearances and inside 50s are all fairly even. If the match continues like this, it'll be engrossing, but I can't help but feel that someone will break it open at some point. Just not sure who.
Thanks for those observations, Harf, as we get back underway. Blackburn, anyone's ball. You asked for it, you got it. They're tackling with great intent. Edmonds looking for territory. Blackburn, Pritchard. Was that a throw? Goss into the action again already. Getting their handball game going. Couldn't get an effective disposal. Smith wins it back. Hartwig is the target and she marks. McDonald! That's a big play. Blackburn has found some space. It's a goal!
Generally, you want your opposition to have to work a bit harder than that for their goals.
All tied up on the scoreboard. Edmonds with a deft tap. Pritchard trying to find a pathway through. Centre square. Loose ball. Baxter takes the hand pass. And will do it all again. Bella with a deft tap. They've got a good understanding, those two. Thumped away. Who's got the wheels? Whitford. The Blues haven't been inside 50 for a while. This is great ball movement.
She's 1 from 1 so far.
The distance is the only problem. She's got another one.
If they can get up ahead of steam, they'll be hard to stop. That was a terrific passage of play, culminating in a great goal.
The Blues are taking it right up to their more fancied opponents. She put herself in the line of fire. Vesio with time. A good kick here and they'll be in business. Hill, Bennett's with the steal. Fitzgerald. Tidy ball. Woodley in the centre square. That's a powerful hand pass. Pritchard. Wilcox in the right spot. Under pressure. She'll be sore tomorrow. Bennett's out of the congestion. Edmonds. Can she find a teammate? Fitzpatrick wins it back. Gets the kick away. Kimber can't mark. Bohanna crosses the arc. Bella working hard and presenting well. Takes a bounce. This is unexpected. She's kicked a goal.
She managed to get free and kick the easiest of goals.
The Blues are really taking it to them today. Edmonds slaps it out. Pritchard. Was that a legal disposal? That sloppy play and it could come back to bite them. Shearer heads for the pocket. Kimber went bang. Bohanna. It's there.
The Bulldogs must respond. They've coughed up 3 in a row.
The Blues having a good patch. Hill. Blackburn intercepts. Handballs it to nobody. In no man's land. Finn didn't need to be asked twice. Can they find a late goal? And they're away. She's been busy so far. Bohanna got to the right position and hung on.
That was great use of the body. She's so hard to beat in those situations.
That's not coming back. It wasn't her best effort.
Wow, they actually are capable of missing.
Well, that was a fascinating first half, but there's still lots to play out as the players head from the field for a well-deserved break. Time to check in with half.
The Bulldogs have just got to start hitting the scoreboard. They've stood up very well defensively given what they're up against, but they look impotent forward of the ball. A couple of quick goals could turn this around and put a different kind of pressure on the opposition. Scoreboard pressure, which is still the greatest pressure there is in football.
We'll see how it plays out. Thanks, half. Fitzpatrick has a vice-like grip.
She can put the finishing touch on a fine passage of play.
She hasn't looked like missing today. Here's another. Oh, I put the moz on her.
That's her first blemish. She's been kicking very well.
It's being played in one half of the ground at the moment. Grant, we've seen that before. Just shoveled it out. She picked her pocket. Thought her way through it. Grant runs onto it. I thought it was a case of indecision. Now I'm just not sure. They are hunting the ball carrier. Fitzgerald. She's got support. Hill gets there first. She's gone. Has folded back. Grant gets her kick despite the heat. Edmonds on a lead. What she got on offer. Ignoring the corridor for now. That's a bit of a gift. Neat little worm burner. Mackay has got loose. Whitford. Woodley drops into the hole and cuts that one off. Wilcox just had to get it out. Poor hands there. Mackay looking to get this forward quickly with the advantage. Woodley bursts through the middle. Hardingham can run with the football. She's giving 100%. They've given it back. She's so good in close. Finn has it now on centre wing. They cannot keep her quiet. It pitches near the 50. Who has the numbers? I've liked her game today. Finn gets to it first. Somehow released the ball. Another one off the ground. They're well drilled. Bohanna in the clear. She will surely make this count.
It's one of those ones that should be kicked, but it's amazing how often players miss them.
She'll head for home. How's her radar? Pretty poor as it turns out. That's not her best effort. This will be coming straight back.
Not much going right for them at the moment. Sometimes taking these half chances can make all the difference.
Goes from the impossible angle. What a goal!
You can't afford to give free kicks away in front of goal. All that hard work and then you just give up an easy one.
The Blues have got away. Bella smashes it out of there. They've got good chemistry, those two. Hill, gee, they're playing well. That's a useful ball. Bennett's wins it back. Great mark. Gives it everything. Three-quarter time, and this one is almost decided. One team very good today, the other certainly below their best. Let's head down to half on the boundary.
The Bulldogs have had an off day, simple as that. They've kept coming, but they just haven't been able to match their usual standards, and the opposition deserves plenty of credit for that. It's not beyond the realms of imagination that this could yet end up close, but more realistically, they're not playing well enough.
Good on your half, thank you. Fitzgerald takes an excellent grab. Normally delivers. Bennett's has found some space. The Bulldogs have been out of sorts. Pritchard finds herself unattended. She's been prolific. Hartwig, can she be the fire starter? Hardingham read it well and claims the mark.
Her last shot found the middle. Can she double her money?
Can they make some inroads here? Yes, they can. That's good footy. The Bulldogs have pulled it back to a 20-point margin. Bella wins it out of the centre. Pritchard, Blackburn. She's everywhere at the moment. Hartwig is hard to beat one-on-one.
I'm not sure she's got the journey from there.
To restore just a glimmer of hope. Not done yet.
Great team goal. If they keep playing like that, they won't be behind for long.
They've got a couple back, but they need to keep coming. Pritchard, Blackburn, incisive handball. Baxter reads the play so well. The Bulldogs will have one eye on the clock. Edmonds palmed it down beautifully. Hill, Blackburn leads her opponent. Pritchard, caught, dropped it like a hot potato. She couldn't get her fist or her foot to it.
I don't know about that. I think the meter was charged.
Alarm bells are ringing. Lays it off. Smith, clever kick. Can't hang on under close attention. Hardingham, McDonald dealt with the pressure. Hendry is calm in a crisis. Vesio, what can they do with it? Bennett's read it well. The Bulldogs look to be coming home strong. She's hit up the lead.
That's mark number 4 now, and she's putting together a decent game.
It's a deep kick. Smith read it best and will cut the margin. She's got it. Neither side giving an inch. What a contest we're seeing. Edmonds showing her skills. Pritchard should be in the votes today. Blackburn. That's close. She liked it off the boot, and now she likes it even more. They are hanging on with everything they've got. Edmonds with the tap. Pritchard. Wilcox. She's run into trouble when one tackle just won't do. The Blues trying desperately to hang on. Big clearance to win here. Goss competing fiercely. Bennett's again with the superior judgment. The Bulldogs are finishing with a wet sail. Smith outbodied her opponent and took a ripper. Delivers it inside 50. Pritchard! That's a big play. One last chance.
Her nerves will be jangling. It's a big moment.
She hasn't troubled the scorers, and she won't with that effort. There it is, a scintillating game of football and a precious win. They found a way to get it done when it mattered. What stood out to you today, Kel?
The Blues are fortunate the siren went when it did. Another couple of minutes and that could easily have slipped away. I don't know whether they thought the job was done or they just ran out of legs. But there's no way that should have got as close as it did. Still, a win's a win and no harm done in the end.
Okay, then I'm sure we'll be hearing plenty more in the next couple of days. Thanks, Kel. On behalf of Kelly Underwood and Daniel Harford, I'm Jason Bennett. Thanks for your company. We'll catch you again soon. Hi, I'm Jason Bennett. Welcome to Saturday Twilight Football. We're coming to you from Brighton Homes Arena. It's 12th taking on 15th, so high stakes for both teams. A great game in prospect as we get underway. Hickey wins the first tap. Mullins feeds it out. That was almost handed to her. Germek. She stopped in her tracks. We've got a whistle, umpire's ball. Hickey palmed it down beautifully. Dowrick, the team physios will be working overtime. Rinse and repeat, we'll do it all again. Hickey with a deft tap. Mullins, Dawes, O'Dwyer. Can she find a teammate? She would have fancied her chances from there. You asked for it, you got it. Something has to give soon.
So we're still waiting for the first goal. Some of the defensive work has been superb.
Germek, Eaton, Woodland had some assistance. Schultz. Dunn leads her opponent. She's so clean with the footy. It's loose in the middle. She had prior opportunity.
Did she actually make slight contact with the ball?
Searching kick. Young has got loose. That's skillful. Thumped away. They get full value for a deep entry.
They'll feel better now they're in front and getting some reward on the scoreboard.
The power. Well, underdogs coming in, but they look anything but in the early going. Hickey got her palm to it. Eaton, Dowrick. She's made a hot start to this game. Dawes needs a good decision. She still found a way. That was a loose handball. Kicks for goal. Lovely looking kick, and she's drilled it. They've hit the ground running, and they're looking in fine form. Hickey, the winner there. Dawes. The midfield battle's so important. Through the centre square she goes. Oh, that's a shank.
Missed the target by a long way.
Eaton doesn't often waste it. Davidson wins it back. Great mark. What she got on offer. Inside 50 with the kick. Allinger, dangerous to leave her on her own.
Can she deliver? You back her more often than not.
Doesn't hit it well. I'm not sure whether that was a pass or a shank.
It's only early, but you feel like this is an important kick.
She's kicked it as straight as an arrow.
A contested mark and goal, exactly what the doctor ordered.
One kick game again. Schultz wins the tap. They've got good chemistry, those two. Is anyone home? Honours the lead. Gives it everything. Allinger with a terrific mark deep in defence. She lost her radar there.
You've got to be more careful than that coming out of defence. Her last shot found the middle. Can she double her money?
She hits it sweetly. That's a quality strike. It was never missing.
I'm sure she'll remind her teammates of that one at training during the week.
2-goal game again. The Rucks lock horns. Dawes. They'll need to limit her influence. O'Dwyer.
She doesn't miss many, so you wouldn't think this one would pose any problems.
It's on the way. Good-looking kick, and she's dobbed it.
She managed to find some space in a dangerous position and made them pay for their loose checking.
The power in front at quarter time. Positives for both sides and a great game in prospect. Let's head down to half on the boundary.
Not a lot on the highlights reel so far. It's been dour, but some of the tackling and other defensive acts have been great to see. The defensive side of the game has come a long way, even in the past 10 years. Every player on the field has to think defensively now, or they just won't play.
Thanks for those observations, half, as we get back underway. Dawes.
What these sides lack in polish, they're certainly making up for in endeavour.
Hickey gets her hand to it. Maloney can send them deep into attack. Uses the body well. Goody drives it inside the forward 50. No one can mark. Dunn. Campbell knew where the help was. Grider. Can she hit a target? Schultz can't mark. That sloppy play, and it could come back to bite them. Spark gives away a free for a high tackle. Clever kick. Sowden. Errant handball, and they've turned it over. Bad error there. Throws it on the boot. The sprint is on. Young pulls the trigger. Perhaps a little rushed. It's a behind.
I think she was within her rights to have a crack from there, even though she'll be disappointed with the result.
Just needs an accurate kick now.
She's not on the board yet. That should change here.
.6 points on the way. No, she'll have to settle for one, courtesy of the post.
She'll be disappointed with that, but she'll back herself to make amends if she gets a chance.
Campbell to bring it in. Anderson. She struggled to make an impact to this point. Quality delivery by foot. Good hands. Anderson. That's one of the easier decisions the umpire will have to make. It's a poor kick. It's come unstuck. Tidy ball. Maloney can keep it moving. Takes the logical option. Borg. She's been industrious. Well played. Neat little worm burner. Houghton has it within range. They've had the better of the contest to this point. Had no interest in taking any chances.
They've got an opportunity here to get the ball down the other end quickly.
The Lions are under siege at the moment. Hickey got to the right position and hung on. Goes long to centre half forward. She's stolen a march. Dawes breaks the line. Heads for home. That was never missing.
Great team goal. If they keep playing like that, they won't be behind for long.
3 points the difference. Hickey showing her skills. Goody. Ellinger saves the day again. Eaton. She just dropped the footy and the umpire has no choice.
That's what happens when you find yourself in two minds.
Got to go quickly. Time running out. Crane, one step ahead. Eaton on a lead. Well-weighted kick. Punched away. A bit of panic, perhaps.
She kicked the last one pretty well, so she'll be confident here.
Completes the formalities. Not her best.
Some will argue the merits of the free kick, but that doesn't matter. The goal is in the book.
Half-time, and it's been a dour struggle so far. Not a lot of highlights, but at least we have a close one. Time to check in with half.
The Power might feel a little uneasy that they haven't achieved a bigger lead. They're doing so much right, and it feels like they deserve to be further in front. But for a couple of bad mistakes and some missed opportunities, mean they've made their own assignment that bit more difficult. And as we all know, that often comes back to bite.
We'll see how it plays out. Thanks, half. Schultz wins it down. Mullins. She's run into trouble. They're tackling with venom today. The two rucks do battle. Good ruck work. Good roving too. Conway. They cannot keep her quiet. Mullins. Hartle. Borg. Showing some desperation. Davidson. Spark with time. She's missed a soda.
They dodged a bullet there. They mightn't be so lucky next time.
And that'll be 50. Undisciplined play. Crane working hard and being rewarded. What she got on offer. That's a useful ball. Good thinking and good execution too. Lays it off. Borg. She's been dispossessed. Hickey might go for a run. Hacking it forward. It's a race for goal. Toes it off the deck. They could be in here if it sits. Spark. Little one off the ground. It's there.
Better ball movement on that occasion allowed them to open up that opportunity in front of goal, and they got full reward for it.
It's a good old-fashioned arm wrestle. The rucks lock horns. Stripped of it. Anderson gathers in the centre square. Hickey, O'Dwyer, Mullins has it on a string. Dawes thought her way through it. That's an impressive mark.
The crowd will tell the story.
Spark tries to bend one back, and that is a skillful finish.
She kicks with excellent technique and composure, and that one was never going to miss.
The Lions have the edge, but they're in a scrap. Don't worry about that. Dawes. Anderson. What can she do with it? Mullins. It's her world. We're just living in it.
The Power have got to find a way to put the clamps on. They're too easy to score against at the minute.
The Lions with a bit of breathing space now. Mullins. She's in the clear, so she'll have a bounce. Delivers it inside 50. Hartle managed to get a handball away. Eaton intercepts. I've liked her game today. They could be vulnerable here. Her field kicking is normally first rate. Keen to get the ball moving. The Lions are doing all the attacking. Can they beat them back to goal? No easy exit. They're tackling with great intent. Hickey could do this with her eyes closed. Dawes, Hodder. The Lions are good with their hands. Mullins, Davidson, Hickey running in support. Kicking for her first. She completely miscued that, almost missed her boot.
Great pressure and ultimately rewarded.
And they're away. Schultz in the clear. It's no place for the faint-hearted. It's 50. I think she was in her own little bubble there. Their coach is going to lose it in a minute. Couldn't find a way through. Pope runs onto it. Germek. They're a big chance here. Time to light up the Jets. Houghton, great play. Young drops into the hole and marks.
She has not managed to find the middle yet. She should do so here.
For a boost just before the break. This is very close. It's squeezed in for a goal.
They've got to find a way to get her into the game. We know how damaging she can be.
Three-quarter time and still anyone's game. Time for the coaches to see if they can will their charges over the line. Time for some more insights from half on the boundary.
The Power came in knowing that they needed to apply great pressure, and they've done that so far. Has it come at the cost of their own ability to score, though? I get the feeling they're going to need to be a bit braver with ball in hand if they're to cause an upset.
Good on you, half. Thank you. That hasn't made the distance. It's a disappointing result. Can she find a teammate? Campbell, working hard and presenting well. Maybe not the best option. Not good footy there. Hasn't seen a lot of it. That's a waste. Some indirect ball movement here. Conan marks in the back pocket. Delivers to centre half forward. Davidson outbodied her opponent and took a ripper into the middle with the kick. A spell on the pine might be coming after that. What she got on offer. The Power have been gallant. Unable to get it inside 50. Transfers it out wide. Ellinger gets to the front spot. Handballs it to nobody. They've put themselves under pressure. They've got time to put the kettle on. They're breaking down across half forward. Searching kick. Davidson! She's taken a beauty. Blasts away, and that's out on the full.
If you get that much of the footy, you're bound to turn it over once in a while.
Not her finest moment. Waiting for someone to come at her. She's generally a good kick. Germek navigated the traffic. Crane met solidly. It hasn't been a great spectacle, but at least it's close. Parsons wins the tap. Dowrick, Woodland, Window. Whatever she's suffering from, it's not leather poisoning. The Power moving the ball well. This should end in a goal. Clever kick. It's a bad mistake. Can she hit a target? Ellinger has found some space. Kicks to centre wing. Dawes. That's good work rate. The Power guarding the corridor. Felt the pressure. Crane gets to it first. Pope. She's been accosted. They appeal for holding the ball, and the umpire agrees.
Not enough talk out there, it seems.
Can they find a late goal? She's miscued that one.
Missed the target by a long way.
That's a good option, and this looks promising. Her hand passing is a weapon. Crane. The kick was misdirected. She's been industrious. Tahoe intercepts. Normally delivers. Who's front and centre? Window. One last chance. The Lions have won one of the games of the season. What stood out to you today, Kel?
That'll do absolute wonders for their confidence to have got over the line today. They could easily have let it go, but they were resolute all the way, and they played some attractive footy when they had the chance. The next question is, can they replicate this effort next week?
Lots to discuss as ever. Thanks, Kel. On behalf of Kelly Underwood and Daniel Harford, I'm Jason Bennett. Thanks for your company. We'll catch you again soon. Hi, I'm Jason Bennett. Welcome to Saturday Night Football. We're live from Lathlane Park. This is the round 10 match. It's third taking on 17th. It seems like a mismatch, but can the underdog produce something special? All systems go for what should be a beauty. Dunlop wins the tap. Here's a chance to get it forward. Morrison, a good kick here and they'll be in business. Harry! That one was always hers.
What a start this would be.
Struck it well. No problems there.
That will do her confidence the world of good to start like that.
The Cats on the board early. Riggs wins it. Bushby. Coucher takes an excellent grab. What she got on offer normally delivers. Murray marks on centre wing. Boot to ball just in time. Prasparkas outbodied her opponent and took a ripper. They've got them on the overlap. She would have fancied her chances from there. I thought it was a case of indecision. Now I'm just not sure. Morrison wins it back. Great mark. She's stolen a march. Murray hurried the kick. It's a poor one. Maloney! She's outmarked two of them.
This to make a good start, a very good one.
She's kicked it as straight as an arrow. The Cats with a bright start. Dunlop wins the hit out. Prasparkas. The midfield battle's so important. Murray can run with the football. Gets her kick despite the heat. Talariti marks inside 50 and can have a shot.
The Cats have come to play and are threatening to open up a decent gap on the scoreboard.
For a 3-goal game, it's there. They've pinched a break.
The Cats look capable of kicking a big score. They're bringing plenty of physicality and look at cut above already.
The Eagles are in disarray early. Bushby, not a lot of space to work in. Prasparkas is in the right spot at the right time. Parry, her hand passing is a weapon. Talariti is released by the handball. She's got it. The Cats have taken control of it. Dunlop palmed it down beautifully. Prasparkas, Morrison, provides some run. She's given it a ride. She'll have the distance. What about the accuracy? Not quite.
The Eagles are really struggling at the moment. It's difficult to make a case for them.
Britton has found some space. That's a well-placed kick. Entwistle on a lead. Penetrating ball. Disappointing footy there. You can see their confidence growing. Crockett Grills is hard to beat one-on-one. Wakfa mops that one up. Can she hit a target? Not her finest moment. What a hand pass. Morrison just shoveled it out. Wakfa desperate to win it back. That's skillful. The Cats have been all over them so far. They've certainly thrown down the gauntlet. Time for a break. Daniel Harford is down on the boundary. Harf, what have you got for us?
The Eagles have been forced into some changes already because they really didn't look like scoring in that term. They need better method in their ball movement and they need to work harder as well. I feel like they can start hitting the scoreboard if that pressure on them drops off a little, but they haven't coped with it at all well so far.
Thanks for those observations, Harf, as we get back underway. Strong grab. Takes a beauty.
She's goalless so far, but this would be a great way to get on the score sheet.
A thumping kick. It'll make the distance, but the accuracy isn't quite there.
The Eagles are in danger of being blown away. Their midfielders need to lift and start exerting more pressure.
Britton has time and space. They cannot keep her quiet. Knew where the help was. Entwistle. They need a spark. This is great ball movement. Can she impose herself on the match? Franklin goes without it. It's a hot footy. The Eagles have been out of sorts. Roberts. Wakfa appreciates that delivery.
The tide's well and truly against them. This is a must.
They desperately need a goal. She should kick it, but she hasn't.
The mark deserved a goal, but it wasn't to be.
Looking for a quick transition. The Cats are playing some great footy. It's loose inside the 50. Murray, that's a strong mark. The Eagles are chasing tail. Coucher can keep it moving. They found the magic formula. It's a bad mistake. Going for territory. Britain presents in space. Just needs an accurate kick now.
She doesn't miss many, so you wouldn't think this one would pose any problems.
Here's an opportunity. She's found the middle, and did they ever need that? The Eagles are just hanging in there, but they need to string some goals together. McGrath wins it down. Bushby runs onto it and can drive them into attack. Wakfa has a vice-like grip.
This is what she gets paid to do, kick these goals.
Hasn't hit that one sweetly. It'll be a behind.
Miss one she should have got and let them off the hook.
The ball's been living at one end. That's a bit of a gift. Golden opportunity here.
She's missed a couple already, but she's got to put that out of her mind and follow her routine.
She's kicked two behinds. Can she find the middle this time? No, she cannot.
She'll be disappointed with that, but she'll back herself to make amends if she gets a chance.
Gunjaka, she's been made to look silly. It's a good old-fashioned gang tackle. She seemed completely unaware of the company she had.
It's a bad feeling when you know you've been done cold. So a shot after the siren to give them some momentum.
No trouble there, and they are hanging around like a bad smell.
You have to show her more respect than that or she'll hurt you on the scoreboard.
Half-time, and it's been a dour struggle so far. Not a lot of highlights, but at least we have a close one. Let's head down to half on the boundary.
The Cats have put in a strong performance so far. There's still a long way to go, of course, but they've laid down a template for how they can beat this side. They've come in well prepared and are playing a disciplined brand of footy that sees them in this contest up to their eyeballs.
We'll see how it plays out. Thanks, Half. Gibson has it within range.
Someone went to sleep defensively, and I suspect the price will be 6 points.
Goes with the check side, but it's narrow.
I'll back her in to make amends for that if she gets a chance. Unusual to see her miss from there.
Can they finally get it into their forward half? She's hit up the lead. I've liked her game today. Gunjaka manages to get off a handball. Dunlop getting involved. Webster throws it on the boot. Parry! She's taken a beauty. Uses the body well. What she got on offer? It's a poor kick. Bushby with the big fist. You asked for it, you got it. Terrific forward pressure. Gone. Caught napping in a dangerous spot.
Not sure there was much prior opportunity there.
Dunlop. It fell into her arms. Bouncing ball. Maloney. Simple assignment. She shouldn't miss. Oh, she's hit the post. Oh, that's a terrible miss.
It's a let-off. She should have put that one away.
No time like the present. Good handball. Maloney farms it out. Sloppy disposal, and we'll have a throw in.
The Cats haven't played like a bottom team today. They've moved the ball really well and given their forwards plenty of opportunities. If they can close this one out, it'll give them a lot of confidence.
Coucher cuts it off, wanting to get on with the job. Handball was good. Goes for home. She doesn't miss many, and that's no exception.
She might ask for more time forward after that.
The Cats with a bit of breathing space now. Dunlop has probably got the points at this stage. McDonald, Morrison, Prespakis under pressure. Lays it off. Friswell just had to get it out. McDonald absolutely fearless. Morrison, Prespakis. That's an aggressive handball. Crockett Grills. Murray. The Cats are bringing great energy. O'Rourke read it well and claims the mark. Comes free in the tackle. Stripped of it. Telleriti. Bad error there. Entwistle. She's gone. McDonald gathers. Dealt with the pressure. Parry. She might have done better. Good build-up. She's everywhere at the moment. Off the side of the boot and out on the fall.
Hounded into the mistake. Space is hard to come by.
Bushby. Searching kick. Parry with the intercept mark. Look at the distance on that hand pass. That's almost a bonus. The umpire whistles for a ball up.
2 rucks, please.
Dunlop wins it down. Feeling the heat. This is fraught with danger. Wrench with a chance to relieve the pressure. The Cats are in front, but there's plenty of work still to be done. It should be a cracking final term. Half's with us again. What's on your mind, Half?
The Cats haven't greeted the judges for a while, but that is seemingly about to change as long as they hold their nerve. They've worked hard all day, taken their opportunities and been sound defensively. One more strong quarter and they can finally sing the song again.
Thanks, Half, as we get going again. Wakfa. 6 points on the way. No, she'll have to settle for one, courtesy of the post.
That's an opportunity gone begging. You'd back her in more often than not from there.
I think this is for an illegal block. It is.
She has not managed to find the middle yet. She should do so here.
She's kicked poorly at goal today. Can she make amends? Yes, she can. The Eagles were after the first, and they've got it. Roberts is a clearance beast. Bushby, anyone's ball. Webster gathers. Stevens. Coucher getting their handball game going. Time to light up the Jets. Friswell. It's labour intensive at the moment. She's been penalised for incorrect disposal.
I don't know about that. I think the meter was charged.
She's run through the protected zone, and that'll be 50.
The crowd will tell the story.
Touch and go. Misses.
Well, you can't afford to dwell on it. Just got to make sure you get the next one.
Gunjaka with the footy. Punched away. Gibson. 2 in a row if she gets it, and she does.
She's a terrific asset with her pace and skills, and that was another example.
The Cats haven't quite put this to bed yet. Morrison, Prasparkas, Friswell. Who's at home? Good thinking and good execution too.
Poor defence, leaving her on her own, and now you'd imagine she'll make them pay.
It's not the best kick. Has she done enough? She has.
Managed to find some space, and she was never going to have a problem converting from there.
The Cats are doing enough to keep their noses in front. It's been a great duel between the two rucks. Like Thelma and Louise. Coucher makes good contact. McDonald, Webster. That's a bit of a waste. Here's a chance. Steadies, fires, and misses.
The Cats can't fall into the trap of trying to save the game. They need to keep taking it on.
Probing ball. Quality delivery by foot. She's off. Sweeping handball. Emerson, Gunjaka, hurried the kick. It's a poor one. Webster, at centre-half back. How did she get rid of it? Illegally, says the ump. A little bit of confusion, but advantage has been paid. They could be in here if it sits. It's a goal!
Well, they've given themselves a chance to pinch the match. It would be highway robbery.
They are hanging on with everything they've got. Punched clear. Prasparkas. She'll be annoyed by that. Whatever she's suffering from, it's not leather poisoning. Webster takes an excellent grab. Clever kick. Dunlop gets to the front spot. What she got on offer. They'll compete inside the 50. Running down the clock. Sees an opportunity and plays on. Cleaver is calm in a crisis. The Cats trying desperately to hang on. Big clearance to win here. The Cats have won one of the games of the season. What are your main takeaways from that one, Kel?
The Cats have broken their run of outs, and this was the best they've looked in a while. They were more potent up forward, and their rebound off halfback was excellent. They won't be popping champagne corks, but winning sure beats the hell out of losing.
Lots to discuss as ever. Thanks, Kel. Thanks so much for your company. Hope to have you with us again next time for more enthralling Aussie rules action. Hi, I'm Jason Bennett. Welcome to Sunday afternoon footy. We're coming to you from the old spiritual home of the Bomber. It's 11th against 14th. The winner to keep in touch with the top 8. The Rucks staring each other down. Morfitt wins the first tap. Hurley, Steel Park, under pressure. Heads long towards goal. She's got the distance, but not the accuracy.
Lucky she's not the kind to be easily deterred.
Taking no risks with the kick in. Maloney with a chance now. It's there.
They're after a big game from her today, and that's a great start.
The Swans have opened their account. Morfitt looking for territory. Good ruck work. Good roving too. Throws it on the boot. Punched away. Hausager. Maloney takes the hand pass. Van Loon running in support. Hacking it forward. White cuts it off. Searching kick. McCarthy tries to spike it out of the danger zone. Kennedy. She did not break stride. Cooper with time. The defence is disorganised. Smith appreciates that delivery. That's skillful. Malloy. Goal coming up. Seizes the moment. She's missed a soda.
That ball should be heading back to the centre. Poor miss.
White tasked with the kick in. Centra has found some space. Taking time to assess the options. Cooper takes an excellent grab. Lace out, great footy.
This to make a good start, a very good one.
That's a miss kick. The kick was ill-directed. A clumsy tackle and the promising build-up comes to nothing. It's a get-out-of-jail free card. What she got on offer? Slick hands. Runnels. She's made a bright start. Decides to go. Gives it everything. Hamilton with the big fist. Breed towards the goal mouth. Good disciplined defence. Trengove. She shut her down. Maloney wins it back. Lays it off. Tarrant. The Pies on the ball now. She's put it through.
She's a terrific asset with her pace and skills, and that was another example.
The Pies have trimmed the margin back to 2 points. She's not one to take a backward step. Malloy in the right spot. Slisher leads her opponent. Gets the kick away. Breed. She's so clean with the footy. Who's front and centre? Anyone's ball. Not much she could have done there.
Good tight tussle so far. You can see the planning both sides have put into this match.
Barnett wins the tap. Breed. Onto it. Hamilton. We've seen that before. She's besieged. They're tackling with great intent. Morfitt with a deft tap. Kennedy. Steel Park. Hurley. What a work ethic she has. Hausager. And an absorbing first term comes to an end. This one looks like it'll be close. It's time for some observations from Daniel Harford.
Just a goal each in the first term. Who'll be brave enough to try to move the ball quicker? Mistakes will always be made, of course, and both sides made their share in that quarter. But if you can be bold and try to keep the scoreboard ticking over, at least you give yourselves a chance.
Good on you, Half. Thank you. Malloy. She's been busy so far. Quinn. Marks. That's hard to stop. The Swans look well drilled. The kick's astray and out of bounds, but not out of bounds on the full. Who can get the clearance? Benici. Runnels. Oh, she's been absolutely crunched. There might have been an argument for a free kick there. Morfitt wins the tap. Hurley. Under the gun. Cooper. Navigated the traffic. Grundon. Whatever she's suffering from, it's not leather poisoning. It pitches near the 50. Who has the numbers? Kicks to space. Thumped away. Breed. Hunting the footy. Oh, felt that one from here and I'm in your screen. It hasn't been a great spectacle, but at least it's close. Morfitt has had her measure today. They've got good chemistry, those two. Steel Park. She's been industrious. Out of the congestion. Runnels. Intercepts. Benici. Looking to hit up the short option. Centra on a lead. Doesn't often waste it. Trengove has charged into space. Well, that's a controversial 50.
The crowd will tell the story.
In she goes. Must goal. Oh, she misses. Can you believe it?
She kicked that like a defender.
A chance to clear now. Morfitt makes position. Happy to be patient and wait for an opening. Hurley has brought her own ball. They cannot keep her quiet. Sloppy disposal and a turnover. Well-weighted kick. Van Loon got to the fall. What she got on offer. Goes long. Strong grab.
It's not a gimme goal, but certainly one that should be kicked.
Drop punt, and she has put it away. The Swans have got the margin back beyond a goal. Morfitt has got on top. Malloy. Hurley, with some time, can set them up. Cooper, will she look for a target or go herself?
This is what she gets paid to do, kick these goals.
Cooper, what a game she's having. She can make it even better, and she does. Both sides have had their moments, and we're delicately poised as we near half-time. Morfitt showing her skills. Malloy. Quinn, by hand. Hurley dealt with the pressure. Steel Park. She might have thought about hand passing. Breed gets there first. Remos got to get it going forward now. The major interval is upon us. Lots to debate and discuss during the halftime break for fans, commentators and coaches alike. Time for some more insights from half on the boundary.
The Swans might feel a little uneasy that they haven't achieved a bigger lead. They're doing so much right, and it feels like they deserve to be further in front. But for a couple of bad mistakes and some missed opportunities, mean they've made their own assignment that bit more difficult. And as we all know, that often comes back to bite.
We'll see how it plays out. Thanks, Half. Malloy. I thought it was a case of indecision. Now I'm just not sure. White. No one can mark. Remos in a natural habitat. They're tackling with venom today. That's commitment to the cause. Morfitt is teaching her a lesson. Kennedy, she'll be annoyed by that. Remarkably, this will be her first inside 50. Morfitt, Maloney. Careful with the kick. Grundon, working hard and being rewarded. Can she hit a target? McCarthy, couldn't quite. Kennedy, under pressure. That's sloppy play. Malloy, she's so good in close. Quinn. Smith. In she goes. Boot, ball, goal.
The Pies are on the ropes. They need a spark before this one gets away from them.
It's all gone to script for them so far. Plenty of work ahead, though, as we restart. They've given it back. They need a spark. Van Loon belts it clear. Steadies. Fires. Bullseye. They've broken the run of goals at the other end, but they need a run of their own now. Hurley manages to get off a handball. Malloy, Grundon. She still found a way. She wouldn't take no for an answer. Morfitt. It's a tough game. She just keeps racking up disposals. Bouncing ball. And a moment for the players to catch their breath.
The Swans have had considerably more ball. In fact, you could argue they should really be further in front.
Morfitt. This is getting monotonous. Kennedy. Grundon. Couldn't get a disposal. Crunching tackle. She's set upon. It would be a tough umpire to ping her for that. Morfitt continues to have her way. Runnels can't afford to panic. Benici. Remos. Cooper almost threw it out. Delightfully done. The sprint is on. Careful ball movement. Hurley can go back and shoot at goal.
Should be able to think her way through this.
It'll take her best. Not looking likely. A behind.
Well, I had her kicking it out on the full from there, so not a bad result.
Taking no risks with the kick in. Good work rate. Holds it up. Waiting for an option to present. The kick lets them down.
To extend the margin beyond 3 goals.
That's missing by a long way. No score registered. Taking time to assess the options. The interchange bench might be calling after that, Blue.
She kicked the last one pretty well, so she'll be confident here.
Has a ping. It won't be a goal. Maloney is too strong and can extend the margin.
Already got one today.
Struck it well. No problems there.
They've had to work for it, but they look safe now.
3 quarters in, and this one's still up for grabs. Huge last quarter coming up. Half's back. What caught your eye, Half?
The Pies are flat-footed and lacking energy so far. That needs to change very quickly, or this will not only get out of control, it'll become embarrassing. They're just not getting their hands on the footy nearly enough, and consequently, they're asking a lot of their defenders, too much in fact. If they can at least stabilise in the middle, then they'll get opportunities to exert pressure, but you feel they're going to have to be pretty efficient to truly threaten today.
Thanks, Half, as we get going again. Can they follow that goal up with another? Malloy, Runnels, gets to it first. Centra with a chance to run. Trengove, here's real danger now. She struggled to make an impact to this point. Patterson, that's a powerful hand pass. Kennedy, almost couldn't help but fall in her back there. Delivers a long ball. Quinn can keep it moving. Searching kick. What she got on offer. Barnett got a fist in. Just had to get it out. Hasn't seen a lot of it. Smith marks on centre wing. She might have thought about the corridor. Grundon intercepts. Got a little time here. The ump calls play on. Short pass looks good. Van Loon all on her own. Kicks laterally. Quality delivery by foot. Well, that could come back to bite them. Van Loon wins the contest hands down. In no hurry here. I've liked her game today. Tarrant, it sits and she's in business. The Swans, under great pressure. She seemed completely unaware of the company she had.
Holding the ball right in front of goal. That's going to hurt. Opportunity for a check side here.
She's missed a soda.
Some players go into their shells after a bad miss, but she's the kind of player who'll be desperate to get the ball back in her hands.
She had one job and she made a meal of it. Good looking kick. Sloppy disposal keeps letting them down. This spells trouble. Important tackle. She was just about through otherwise. That's a waste. They're in danger of a goalless quarter. Slasher! Takes an excellent grab. The Pies have been gallant. Hamilton with another spoil. She's wrapped up. She's missed.
Well, you can't afford to dwell on it. Just got to make sure you get the next one.
No time like the present. Blasts away. That's a strong mark. Decides to go. Runnels might go for a run. Can she find a teammate? Hamilton is proving hard to pass. Dangerous spot for a loose ball. The Swans have won it back. Barnett, she's been beaten, but she had a win there. Breed, time for the Crummers to go to work. Brewer, quick snap, and that's a goal. The Pies are going to come up short, but they've given it everything. Barnett showing her skills. Ramos, she's run into trouble and will do it all again. The Swans have won a thriller. What do you mean takeaways from that one, Kel?
The Swans were very disciplined today. I loved how their midfielders helped out their defenders and how hard they made their opponents work for every opportunity. They fully deserve the win, but they might explore whether they can be a little more creative up front in matches to come.
Thanks for your contributions throughout the day, Kelly. Well, that's it from us. Thanks for joining us. We'll catch you again soon. Hello and welcome, I'm Jason Bennett. We're coming to you from Henson Park. There's so much on the line in today's match between the... It's 7th taking on 15th. So a fast start will be important for the underdogs as they look to put the pressure on. All set now. Let's hope both teams have brought their A game. Wales, the winner there. Bates, West. Can she find a teammate? Martin fumbled it like a cake of soap. McLaughlin. She split the middle.
If they can get up ahead of steam, they'll be hard to stop. That was a terrific passage of play, culminating in a great goal.
The Hawks picking up where they left off last week. McLaughlin, it's on the way. Good-looking kick, and she's dobbed it.
This is exactly what they would have hoped for early in the match. Scoreboard pressure.
The Hawks having a good patch. Wales with a deft tap. Bates, West. Breaks the line. You can see their confidence growing. Strong grab. Decides to go. It's a goal. In she goes. The Hawks with the first 3, and they're all over them at the moment. Punched clear. Bates. Can she force her way through? West. She's got the skill. She's got the composure. She's got the result. The Hawks are dominating the contest early. Wales showing her skills. Bates. Williamson. Oh, good tackle. West absorbs the pressure. Bad error there. Throws it on the boot. Couldn't get a disposal. Wales runs onto it. That was almost handed to her. Can she hit a target? Richardson says thank you very much. Clever kick. Ba-ba! Is hard to beat one-on-one. Williamson by hand. Bates running in support. Bolts is calm in a crisis. It's a good old-fashioned gang tackle. Didn't take the first option, and she's been penalised.
Holding the ball right in front of goal. That's going to hurt.
She couldn't get her fist or her foot to it.
No umpire ever changed their decision because a player had a whinge.
She's put it through.
That's a bit of a freebie. You can't afford to turn the ball over like that.
The Giants are in danger of being run over. Wales gets her hand to it. They've got good chemistry, those two. Wants to take the game on. She sends him inside for the 4th time. McDonough! She's taken a beauty. Off the side of the boot and out on the full.
Should have done a lot better there.
Sizes up what's ahead. That's a bit of a gift. That one was not open to interpretation.
Did she actually make slight contact with the ball?
Waiting for someone to come at her. Evans has found some space. Turned over on centre wing. What a first term they're having. Good disciplined defence. Bates. That's skillful. Quality delivery by foot.
I'm going to make a big call here. It's only early and the scoreboard's not out of hand yet, but this has got some hallmarks of a smashing.
She hasn't troubled the scorers, and she won't with that effort. The Giants are right on the back foot. It's been a torrid opening to this match for them. Daniel Harford is down on the boundary. Harf, what have you got for us?
The Giants had a great win last week, and they're back for more. Their run and carries making their opponents look slow and reactive, and of course they're going to cut you up with their foot skills if you give them time and space. This is ominous indeed.
Thanks for those observations, Harf, as we get back underway. The Rucks lock horns. Beeson runs onto it and can drive them into attack. Gets the kick away. Lucas Rod couldn't mark. Dealt with the pressure. Anyone's ball. It's a desperate tackle. You asked for it. You got it. The umpire says you had prior opportunity.
It's a bad feeling when you know you've been done cold.
Williamson can keep it moving. Decides to go. They're looking for the knockout blow. Lace out. Great footy. What she got on offer. The Hawks are white hot at the moment. Uses the body well.
Well, there's one side working hard at the moment and the other side's just sitting back waiting for their teammates to do the work.
A chance to extend the margin further, but she's hit the post.
Lucky she's not the kind to be easily deterred.
Brasendale, all on her own. In no hurry here. The Giants have been out of sorts. It's come unstuck. They're well drilled. Alarm bells are ringing. The Hawks can smell blood. Martin gets back and should be able to see off the danger. They've bottled it up. Wales looking for territory. Bates. Dupay. Onto it in a heartbeat. Off target. That should have been a goal.
The way it's going, it probably won't be long until they get another opportunity.
The Giants desperately need to shift the momentum. Waiting for someone to come at her. Dupay picks off the pass. There are only two ways you can dispose of it, and she did neither.
She tried to do too much and not for the first time.
Sizes up what's ahead. Can she impose herself on the match? A spell on the pine might be coming after that. She'll drive them inside 50 yet again. Fletcher just shoveled it out. McDonough under pressure. Dupay getting involved. They've given it back. Doyle takes the hand pass. That's commitment to the cause. We're still waiting for the quarter's first goal. Wales has had her measure today. Pauga turned over. Bolts one step ahead. Great anticipation. She's put it through.
She managed to get free and kick the easiest of goals.
The Hawks with the first of the second term. Wales continues to have her way. West competing fiercely. Plays on. They'll bide their time. Ball to be won on centre wing. Pauga mops that one up. Doesn't often waste it. Honours the lead. What she got on offer. She's had little impact so far. Evans. Here's real danger now. McCormick. Brasendale. Farms it out. Doyle. Lucas Rod. They desperately need a goal, and they deliver.
They're full of energy, never more so than when they've just kicked a goal. They love it more than most.
They've broken the run of goals at the other end, but they need a run of their own now. Bates. Big tackle laid. No prior opportunity, so we'll have a ball up. And the natives are restless as the halftime siren sounds. This hasn't gone to plan so far. Let's head down to half on the boundary.
The Giants are winning the rebound 50s, but what it really means is that they're being asked to do a lot because their midfield's being well beaten. They've coped admirably, but at some point the damn wall is going to break. So the mids have got to find ways to get the footy down the other end more often.
Thanks, half, as we get going again. Looking for some quick ball movement. Sheriff. She doesn't waste many. Bates in the centre square. She's only had the one inside 50. Martin outbodied her opponent and took a ripper. The Sharon hits the deck. McDonough, Wales. Good luck catching her. Quick snap, and that's a goal. The Hawks on the board first after halftime. O'Dowd, she's been beaten, but she had a win there. Beeson, Martin, got in the way. She won't be happy with that one. McDonough has a vice-like grip. They've got them on the overlap. Dupay got to the right position and hung on.
One of their key markers has been how well they've shared the load. That list of goal kickers might be about to get a new name.
She hasn't hit the scoreboard yet. She has now. We didn't expect this today, and you wonder how much bigger this margin might get. Wales. It's a masterclass in ruck work. West. Coyne. Through the centre square she goes. Whatever she's suffering from, it's not leather poisoning. McDonough had her name written all over it.
She will surely go back and slot this.
They like it behind the goals. She's got it. The Giants are having one of those days. Everything that could go wrong has gone wrong. Pauga navigated the traffic. Beeson, a good kick here and they'll be in business. Sheriff with the intercept mark. She just dropped the footy and the umpire has no choice.
Not enough talk out there, it seems.
Has to be clean. An ill-directed hand pass. Lucas Rod. Right place, right time, goal. Well, it's an understatement to say they needed that one. Wales is teaching her a lesson. Coyne in the right spot. Bates dishes it off. McLaughlin somehow released the ball. Normally delivers. It must be her birthday. Searching kick. Not good footy there. Kicks inside the forward 50. Lucas Rod. Will they look for a target or go themselves?
They've been striking them well. This shouldn't present any problems.
Touch and go. It's go.
Not much has gone right for them today, but that was a great passage of play.
They've got a couple back, but they need to keep coming. Wales, she's worth her weight in gold. West, Coyne, what can she do with it? McLaughlin, Bates, Pease, gets in the way, blasts away. Richardson, doing what she does best. Sheriff had eyes only for the footy. Copped some unwanted attention. They want ball there, but they're not going to get it. The two rucks do battle. Three-quarter time, and this one is almost decided. One team very good today, the other certainly below their best. It's time for some observations from Daniel Harford.
The Giants are really struggling to score so far, and the simple reason is they're not winning enough ball. They would need to be super efficient with the ball that they are getting, but it isn't sustainable. Whether tactically they try something different at stoppages or they throw someone different into the middle, they've got to do something.
Good on you, Half. Thank you. That's an impressive mark. What she got on offer. I've liked her game today. Elliott wins it back. Great mark. Baba gets her kick despite the heat. Dupay on a lead. Delivers a long ball. Bodie does the crumbing. Into the pocket she goes. Bad kicking there. Out on the full.
That's the value of pressure.
Good work rate. Takes the short option. Parker with a chance to run. Her field kicking is normally first rate. Well played. She needed a cleaner pair of hands. Howley, Beeson. It's been that kind of day for them. Can she hit a target? West! She's taken a beauty. Scrounges a kick. Bouncing ball. It's no place for the faint-hearted. The lift door's closed on her and she's gone.
Great pressure there and gets the reward.
She's been prolific. Bodie demanded the footy and got it.
This should not be a problem.
It's on the way, and there's another nail in the coffin. The Giants might need to go to plan C in a minute. Wales has rucked tirelessly. Bates, West, goes for home. She doesn't miss many, and that's no exception. The Hawks are looking irresistible. Wales is giving her a bit of a bath. West, Bates. Through the centre square she goes. Not a great kick. McDonough, read at best, but should be put on a tough angle. Martin, the Giants, continue to be second to the ball. Has a ping and misses.
That ball should be heading back to the centre. Poor miss. To finish off the good work.
Set sail for home, and she has delivered. The Hawks go on their merry way. Wales has been dominant in the ruck. Bates. Fletcher gets there first. They're in danger of a goalless quarter. Can't hang on under close attention. Throws it on the boot. Strong grab. Takes a beauty. Clever kick. Howley can go back and shoot at goal. In she goes.
Someone went to sleep defensively, and I suspect the price will be 6 points.
Got to nail this one, and she does. Is that the spark they're looking for? The Giants get themselves a late consolation prize. Attracted a crowd. Wales. Bit of a panicked handball. Howley affects the turnover. Sets it up to a dangerous position. They've won. They might look back at this as a pivotal moment, but for now, the spoils of victory are theirs. What did you make of that match, Kel?
The Hawks will take so much from that. They've been patchy this season, but they're clearly trending in the right direction if today is any indication. The speed of their ball movement routinely caught their opponents out and allowed them to kick some easy goals. A big tick today.
Thanks for those insights, Kel, and for your input today. That's all for today. Hope you enjoyed the action. It's bye for now. Hi, I'm Jason Bennett. Welcome to Sunday afternoon footy. We're coming to you from the old spiritual home of the Bombers. It's 7th versus 17th. It looks like a mismatch on the ladder, but this is why we play the games. You can feel the excitement around the ground. It's been building steadily. Rennie wins the first hit out. Sheeran bursts through the middle. Can she find a teammate? Randall has an opportunity to give them an early lead.
Forwards dream of these shots.
Goal coming up.
Well, if you give her room inside the 50, you'll pay more often than not.
The Roos by 6. Prasparkas. Nanskawin. She's been busy so far. Shearlaw picks it off. That's poor kicking. Looking for 2 in a row. Boom! Had her name written all over it.
This is what she gets paid to do, kick these goals.
Drop punt. That'll be a goal. Never in doubt. The Roos by 2 goals. Wales with the tap. Nanskawin in a natural habitat. O'Shea tries to spike it out of the danger zone. Too good. Lurking dangerously. Drop punt, and she has put it away. The Roos by a goal. Wales palmed it down beautifully. Prasparkas leading from the front. Sheeran. Garner. She's made a bright start. Randall is hard to beat one-on-one.
She's batting at 100% so far.
No trouble at all, and they've skipped clear. Away we go once more. Rucks go at it. Good ruck work. Good roving too. Favell had to get it out. Sheeran takes the hand pass. That's unusual. Clark, you asked for it. You got it. They want ball there, but they're not going to get it. Rennie showing her skills. Nanskawin, Wales. She ran into a brick wall. Can someone finally clear the footy?
The Roos have already got on top in the clearances, and it's directly translating into more forward 50 entries.
Gaylor is in the right spot at the right time. Morecombe, Gay, good build-up. They need a spark. She's normally better than that. That's a useful ball. A real problem now.
They've hit the ground running, and a goal here will give them a handy break.
She'll head for home. How's her radar? Pretty poor as it turns out. Searching kick. Wales works hard to present. Waiting for someone to come at her. That's careless kicking. She just dropped the footy and the umpire has no choice.
Oh, you've got to be quicker than that.
Too good. Puts her head over it. Comes free in the tackle. Ridewood. Who's at home? The Roos get away to a very good start. Lots to discuss as we hit the first change. What's happening down there, Half?
The Bombers need to tighten up in a few areas, particularly clearances and inside 50s. They have the forwards to kick a winning score, so if the midfielders can get their hands on the footy a bit more and use it well, they'll be right in this match.
Thanks, Half, as we get going again. O'Shea, terrific forward pressure. Knew where the help was. Birch, they've given it back. Here's a big chance. Can she take it? No, she's missed.
She hasn't got a goal to her name yet, and she's unlikely to get one if she keeps kicking like that.
Carney, not in the mood for short passing. Marnie has charged into space. The Roos are out of trouble. What she got on offer. Delivers a long ball. Wales wins it back. Great mark. Honours the lead. Takes the logical option. That will work. Birch with the intercept mark. They've had the better of the contest to this point. That's an impressive mark. Favell, Wall getting involved. Randall just had to get it out. Shearlaw, she's so good in close. Bogue, what can she do with it? Just as they were looking dangerous, they've coughed it up. Hasn't seen a lot of it. Quality delivery by foot. Ridewood, she's lost possession. Kicks to space. Birch takes an excellent grab. O'Shea gathers on the half volley. Throws it on the boot. O'Loughlin marks. That's hard to stop. She's been quiet. She's plucked it and she should have a shot. Can she hit a target? Lace out. Great footy.
Someone went to sleep defensively, and I suspect the price will be 6 points.
Struck it well. No problems there. The Roos with the first of the second term. Rennie wins it like Thelma and Louise. Riddell. This should end in a shot at goal. Prowse showing why she's such a good defender. Doesn't often waste it. Adams, dangerous to leave her on her own. That's well played. The Roos guarding the corridor. Clark has found some space. It must be her birthday. Kicks laterally. Randall makes position. You can see their confidence growing. Garner, no one near her and she can make them pay.
She's got it right where you want it. No excuses not to finish the job.
You can put this one in the book. That was too easy.
She's exerting a huge influence over this match. 1 minute she's winning her clearance, the next she's kicking her goal. Her work ethic is enormous.
Sheeran, her eyes lit up. She's given it a roost, but that's missing.
The Bombers are really struggling at the moment. It's difficult to make a case for them.
Back into play. Good work rate. Can they get something going? Manages to find a teammate. Gay can keep it moving. This is much better. Alexander in the clear on centre wing. We've hit the long break and it's a handy margin, but by no means a match-winning one. This game's very much in the balance. Let's head down to half on the boundary.
The Roos have been better in most areas and deserve their lead, but this is far from settled. They're well aware how dangerous their opponents can be, so they'll have reinforced during the break how important it is to maintain their intensity and ensure they don't let them back in.
Good on your half, thank you. The umpire whistles for a ball up. Rennie with the tap. Sheeran, Riddell, drives it inside the forward 50. Can they beat them back to goal? Gay gets to it first. The Bombers might be able to start something. Thumped away. Solid tackle. She's been industrious. She's carried it over the line. Alexander.
The Bombers would probably like to minimise stoppages and keep the ball in open play as much as they can because their clearance work isn't crash hot at the moment.
Garner, Riddell, Bogue. Now it's someone else's problem. O'Loughlin, out of the congestion. Craven, she's gone. Does well under pressure. Sheelaw has marked in front of goal.
Well, there's one side working hard at the moment and the other side's just sitting back waiting for their teammates to do the work.
Sheelaw, you know what's coming. She punches it through and they are flying. The Bombers are right on the edge. They desperately need to find something here. Garner, Riddell, farms it out. Sheeran, they found the magic formula. No point trying to claim that mark. Hacking it forward. Uses the body well.
It's all just a bit easy at the moment. They're getting the ball inside 50 under not nearly enough pressure.
There's the kick, and she's put it through. The Bombers can't take a trick at the moment. Rennie showing her skills. Sheeran, the fans will be happy to see this, and will do it all again. Rennie wins the hit out. Sheeran. I thought it was a case of indecision. Now I'm just not sure.
You don't often get beaten when you win the clearances, contested possessions and disposal efficiency, and this match is no exception.
Sheeran reads the tap well. Couldn't burst through. Riddell, great anticipation. Garner got in the way. She's run into trouble.
The Roos are getting the ball inside 50 more. It's no wonder they're winning the match comfortably.
Rennie, she's worth her weight in gold. Garner. What she got on offer. The Bombers have been out of sorts. Strong grab. Takes a beauty. They must tidy up their kicking. The Roos are playing some great footy. Rennie outbodied her opponent and took a ripper. Golden opportunity here.
Normally a reliable kick. Can she make this one count?
The Roos look like running away with it. There's another. The Roos look in the mood to dish out a real belting here. Rennie continues to have her way. Sheeran, she's set upon. The umpire will have it. Great ruck work. Kane navigated the traffic. Gaylor, good handball. That's not going to be a goal. Credit to those home fans who are still here. This has been really disappointing. It's time for some observations from Daniel Harford.
The Bombers are really struggling to score so far, and the simple reason is they're not winning enough ball. They would need to be super efficient with the ball that they are getting, but it isn't sustainable. Whether tactically they try something different at stoppages or they throw someone different into the middle, they've got to do something.
We'll see how it plays out. Thanks, Harf. Riddell. Great body work.
The Roos have been ruthless today. It's been an awesome performance.
It's on the way, and there's another nail in the coffin. The Roos go on their merry way. Rennie has rucked tirelessly. Sheeran, Riddell, Garner in some space now. She just keeps racking up disposals. Randall! That's a big play.
The Roos are keen to make the absolute most of this, and why not?
She's got 4. She's having a huge impact. The Roos are in complete control. Rennie has been dominant in the ruck. Sheeran, Riddell gets the kick away. Through the centre square she goes. Great footy. They're hard to stop when they move the ball like that.
This should not be a problem.
She's kicked it as straight as an arrow. Everything they've touched has turned to gold today. They might as well not have a ruck. Sheeran, Riddell. She is everywhere at the moment. Randall! That one was always hers.
They just haven't had an answer for her, nor for many of her teammates, to be fair.
This is travelling close to the behind post. A disappointing effort, yet it's missed everything. She's hit up the lead. Waiting for someone to come at her. Kane works hard to present. Clever kick. Prowse playing for pride now. Who's front and centre? Kane. I've liked her game today. Punched away. Bush just had to get it out. Too good. Kane. That's symptomatic of their day. O'Loughlin. Gay in the centre square. They desperately need a goal. Marnie doing what she does best. Bush. It's there. Can they follow that goal up with another? Rennie, it's a masterclass in ruck work. Met solidly. We're close now to the final siren, and I think all parties will be pleased to hear it. Rennie could do this with her eyes closed. Sheeran, Riddell. Ball spills free in the tackle. Her instinct was to try to clear a path, but she's done it illegally. Birch is there to thwart that play. Can she find a teammate? Is hard to beat one-on-one. Going for territory. The Roos have turned in a typically professional and disciplined performance. They'll be delighted by that. What stood out to you today, Kel?
The Roos were able to turn in a full 4-quarter effort today, and that might be the most pleasing thing for them. It's human nature to release the intensity a little bit when the game's won, but it seemed they really set themselves to go the distance, and they certainly did that.
Thanks for your contributions throughout the day, Kelly. We hope you enjoyed this game as much as we did. We'll catch you again soon.
Champions, you'll agree. North Melbourne is the team that plays to win.
It's 7th up against 18th. Both teams with plenty to prove for different reasons. A lot has been said about this match during the week. Time to find out who's right and who's wrong. O'Sullivan. Can she find a teammate? McCarthy with a chance to run. She's generally a good kick. And inside 50 goes begging. She's been accosted. They appeal for holding the ball, and the umpire agrees.
She's not hiding her annoyance, but I think she's more upset with herself than with the umpire. The crowd will tell the story.
Newton has her first. The Dockers off to a good start. Rucks go at it. Newton, McCarthy. Oh, felt that one from here, and I'm in your screen. Fair to say it's been a lacklustre affair so far. Karras with a deft tap. Richards. Brazel wins it back. Great mark. What she got on offer. Well-weighted kick. That's a good option, and this looks promising. She's made a bright start. Smith, she's taken a beauty. Gives it everything. Banfield is hard to beat one-on-one.
This deserves a goal.
She's kicked it as straight as an arrow. The Dockers by 12. Strom wins the hit out. Newton, the midfield battle so important. Through the centre square she goes. Banfield demanded the footy and got it.
She'd kick this more often than not.
She doesn't miss many of these, and she hasn't missed that one. The Dockers playing with confidence and flair early. Strom showing her skills. Newton leading from the front. Patrikios in the right spot. They desperately need a goal. West wins the contest and can relieve the pressure. Goes long. Strong grab. Takes a beauty. It's a poor kick. Banfield has got off the chain.
She's batting at 100% so far.
We've seen her do it before. She's done it again. Have a bit of that, she says. The Saints are on the ropes already. It's been a stunning start. Strom wins the hit out. Patrikios onto it. Smith, Richards, Baskarin, Karras with time. Anderson is in the clear and marks uncontested. Brazel, dangerous place to turn it over. Boot, ball, goal. That goal was a while coming. It was looking like a goalless term for them. Great ruck work. McCarthy out of the congestion. Lally, is anyone home? Thumped away. Friend. They'll contest in the centre square. McCarthy takes an excellent grab. This might be a chance for the high flyers. Strom has it within range. Golden opportunity here. They're playing with purpose and composure. The Dockers have been all over them so far. They've certainly thrown down the gauntlet. Time for a break. Daniel Harford is here. Harf, what are your thoughts on what we've seen so far?
The noise from this crowd is electric. It's certainly been going their way so far. It's a great feeling when you're playing in front of your home fans and you feel their energy and support. Has a way of spurring you on. If it gets close late in the match, it's almost like having another player on the field.
We'll see how it plays out. Thanks, Harf. Strom has got on top. How will the umpire see this? Bad error there. She's caught. She's besieged. She seemed completely unaware of the company she had.
It's a hot footy today.
Kaufman has found some space.
It's not a gimme goal, but certainly one that should be kicked.
This for the ideal start. She's made good connection, and they have the first of the term.
Marks inside 50 are worth their weight in gold when you go back and convert the goal.
So the underdog throwing down the gauntlet. You can feel their belief growing. Lally was committed to the contest. You asked for it, you got it. There might have been an argument for a free kick there. Strom has had her measure today. They've got a good understanding, those two. Stannett, she's a real pocket rocket. McNaughton, Banfield. Put down your glasses. I'll pick them up again. She's missed.
I'll have to banish her to the back line if she does that again.
The ball's been living at one end. Baskarin presents in space. Anderson couldn't complete the mark. What can they muster from the back half? Takes the short option. Lally onto it in a heartbeat. Panicked under pressure. Banfield intercepts. Searching kick. That's an impressive mark.
To push the margin beyond 30.
Drop punt, and she has put it away. The Saints are buckling under the pressure. Strom, she's worth her weight in gold. McCarthy, Diodario runs onto it. Pugh got a fist in. Butterworth, West. Tidy ball. McNaughton, that's good work rate. The Saints are chasing tail. Smith can keep it moving. Clever handball. Strom navigated the traffic. Banfield strolls in and kicks the easiest of goals.
The Saints might need to throw someone behind the ball because they are being opened up too easily.
The Dockers have got a stranglehold on this match. Couldn't get a disposal. She's not one to take a backward step. She's been busy so far. They're breaking down across half forward. It's one for the high flyers. Strom got to the right position and hung on. McNaughton streams towards goal and slams it through for a major.
The Saints are falling well short of the standards they've set for themselves. In fact, there are some signs that they might be about to drop their bundle.
The Saints are looking down and out here. Newton, Strom, they cannot keep her quiet. This is great ball movement.
There's some pretty ordinary defending going on out there at the moment.
Leans back and drills it. It's been quite the turn-up. What a first half we've seen. Strom, it's a masterclass in ruck work. They should have been going forward. Now they'll have to defend. Going for territory. West had the presence of mind to get to the dangerous spot. The Dockers got off to a fast start and they've kept the foot down. This match appears at their mercy. Time for some more insights from half on the boundary.
The Dockers have been superior in the air, which is certainly contributing to their inside 50 ascendancy. They've also taken some tremendous contested marks. They'll look to improve their clearance work in this third term, though.
Thanks for those observations, half, as we get back underway. Strom continues to have her way. Newton. Banfield dishes it off. Strom gathers on the half volley. This should not be a problem, and it isn't.
They're really opening them up, and right now they have no answers to the onslaught.
The Dockers on the board first after halftime. McCarthy, a quick getaway wasn't possible, and will do it all again. Karras gets her hand to it. Patrikios, I've liked her game today. Pugh farms it out. That sloppy play, and it could come back to bite them. G. To ease the pain just a little, no.
She'll be disappointed with that, but she'll back herself to make amends if she gets a chance.
She had one job and she made a meal of it.
She kicked the last one pretty well, so she'll be confident here.
She's got it.
Managed to find some space, and she was never going to have a problem converting from there.
Can they follow that goal up with another? McCarthy under pressure. They might be caught out on the turnover. Handball was good. The Saints should score here. Scanlon doing what she does best. Here's a big chance. Can she take it? No, she's missed.
Those are the kinds of opportunities you need to take.
Pugh has time to measure the kick. She hasn't kicked a goal today, and she still hasn't.
The Dockers will breathe a sigh of relief that turnover didn't cost them.
That's a useful ball. Clark works hard to present.
She hasn't missed yet. Can she keep a clean sheet?
Here's a chance with the outside of the boots. And she's miscued it. No score. Her field kicking is normally first rate. Stannett tries to spike it out of the danger zone. That's a dangerous place to give the ball back. Can she be the fire starter? Pugh. Deliberate. A few people letting the umpire know what they think of that.
Well, she tried to donate 1 point and instead she's donated 6. Only in Australia could you get taxed 500%.
That's her first.
They've got to find a way to get her into the game. We know how damaging she can be.
The Saints with the past 2 goals. O'Sullivan, McCarthy, knew the tackle was coming. Greg Williams would have been proud of that one. McNaughton. She's off target and she hasn't got the distance anyway. Kaufman has reeled it in the goal square.
To finish off the good work.
Shouldn't miss from there, and she doesn't. The Dockers, in this form, would challenge anyone. Strom, just for something different. Newton, McCarthy. She was optimistic if she thought she could break that tackle. Great ruck work. Richards. Bit of a panicked handball. Barr. The Dockers have produced their best for 3 quarters. Can they finish it off in the last? It's time for some observations from Daniel Harford.
The Saints are okay at winning the footy, but there's some A-grade butchery going on out there. It's hurt them both ways. Opportunities gone begging and cheap goals to the opposition. I can't see a way they can win this match if they don't stop turning the ball over so consistently. The coach might be getting close to saying, improve your ball use or you're out of the team.
Good on you, Half. Thank you. The umpire will have it. Strom. It's been a mighty performance. Newton. McCarthy. Manages to find a teammate. Takes the logical option. McNaughton. What can she do with it? Throws it on the boot, and that's a goal. The Dockers go on their merry way. Strom could do this with her eyes closed. Newton. A good kick here, and they'll be in business. Jacobson drops into the hole and cuts that one off. Burke has found some space. Slowing it down now. Clark. What she got on offer. She might have thought about the corridor. They continue to be careless with the ball. The Dockers finishing strongly. Good work rate. They found the magic formula. Watson. We've seen that before. Friend. Brazel picks it off. That's poor kicking. It's a dominant display. McCarthy! She's taken a beauty.
Normally a reliable kick. Can she make this one count?
She hasn't hit the scoreboard yet. She has now. We didn't expect this today, and you wonder how much bigger this margin might get. Strom has rucked tirelessly when one tackle just won't do. Umpire says she made an attempt to get it out. Strom showing her skills. Richards. Barr running in support. That's skillful. Baskarin with a chance to run. Penetrating ball. Scanlon. They must be sick of the sight of that. Anderson. It's a goal! The Sting's well and truly gone out of this one. Strom is teaching her a lesson. Newton kicks to space. Who's got the wheels? Banfield. Smith. It's on the way, and there's another nail in the coffin. Everything they've touched has turned to gold today. Strom palmed it down beautifully. McCarthy. Newton. They're a big chance here. Jacobson, ever reliable, hasn't seen a lot of it. McNaughton, time and again, she gets to the right place. Well played, her vision was excellent. Verrier, Stannett, a little clumsy with that tackle.
The crowd will tell the story.
Good looking kick. That'll do, it's a goal.
She's finally on the score sheet. She's been quiet today, but gee, she made that one count.
A really nice percentage boost coming up here. Newton, under pressure. We're close now to the final siren, and I think all parties will be pleased to hear it. Fiedler, she's been beaten, but she had a win there. The Dockers are back in the winner's circle. What did you make of that match, Kel?
The Dockers absolutely smashed them everywhere it matters. Have a look at the inside 50 discrepancy, for example. You're just not going to get beaten with those sorts of numbers. This was an awesome performance, and they'll be buzzing in the rooms.
You get the feeling there'll be a lot said about this one. Thanks, Kel. On behalf of Kelly Underwood and Daniel Harford, I'm Jason Bennett. Thanks for your company. We'll catch you again soon.